Ahoy, mateys. Uh, put a one if you can hear me okay and see me, because this morning there was an issue. So hopefully, I have 8 in the house, so it looks like it's working. And let's see, Nancy Drew, you just came in. William Brody is here. Welcome aboard. Just got done working my smart shift, and it was interesting. I learned a few things. The sad part is we still have not received any postings for GPM jobs whatsoever. Uh-oh. And oh, okay. I thought maybe it was either Patsy or Christina, whom they're watching real close to see if jobs come up. But we have a bad feeling. I also tried to ask Shift Smart, how do I look up jobs in other cities, as I will be traveling soon. And they haven't answered, of course. They probably won't. And there may be something to do with filters. So I may have to go on the Facebook. We have a Facebook group and ask them. Maybe they can tell me. But I do need to know that before I do start traveling. How do I move my location and stuff like that? Diane, welcome aboard. Good to see you. So yeah, I do want to know about how to change locations, or like let's say I leave here and I know I'm going to be, let's say, Indianapolis by tomorrow morning, and I want to work somewhere in Indianapolis, let's say in the afternoon. So I want to be able to get on Shift Smart, find a job in Indianapolis, and then show up there and work my 4 hours and then move on to a campsite. Hey, there's our sponsor. Welcome aboard, Tommy. Working and lurking. Remember to put it in the description on this episode that you're the sponsor, and that you were the sponsor at noon today as well. And you will be the sponsor again on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Very cool. Let's see, events. It got really busy here at this store for a while. I believe the game started at 3 p.m. for Grand Valley State College, or no, State University, although there's a different, I don't think Grand Valley State University plays the University of Michigan or the Spartans in Lansing. I think there's a different league. I don't follow it, although lately I've kind of heard a couple Lakers games on my normal rock and roll station, so I did listen a little bit, but it's not a football team that I follow. I do know that they also have hockey, and that quite often comes up in the evening hours when I happen to be on the radio or listening to the radio. You've been bull hunting? Well, good. Yeah, you weren't here at noon today, so I figured you're probably out hunting. Michelle, welcome aboard. And Georgianne, welcome aboard. She was looking for a buck, Diane. I don't know if it was four-legged or not. You may have stepped into something here, Georgianne. Our conversations and the noon show were pretty much about cleaning toilets, thanks to Maria, but we may move on from that on this show. We know who you mean, Diane. Let's see, there was a Londa, or wait, that was Londo. Londo Marician, I think. The Sky City. I don't know. Somewhere. It's all right. My fingers are way too big, too. What's that? Londo. It was the guy that Han Solo got the Millennium Falcon from, which I think was on a bet of some sort that he won the Millennium Falcon or something like that. Yeah, we did have a lot of talk about poop this morning. 10-point buck. Wow. I still wish I could figure out how to send you a picture here. My friend Melody, her and her husband went up north in Michigan here somewhere. Now, this was not at a deer park or a deer farm, as some people call them. No, they saw a 6-point albino buck, of course, but albino deer, 6-point, out in the wild. And she got a good picture of it. Pretty interesting, pretty rare. Carlisian, thank you. Yeah, Londo Carlisian. Or Calrissian. I think I'm saying it right now. And the city where Londo lived was in the clouds above a planet. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I thought you were bow hunting, Georgianne, because you weren't here this noon. So what other excuse did you have? We'll have to take you bow hunting, Georgianne. Oh, I've never been bow hunting either. They were talking about it today, and there's a gal that works here. She's extremely reliable, dependable. And one of the guys that was working, he said, well, darn it, he says, I'm supposed to be relieved at 3:00, and now all of a sudden the most reliable person we have working isn't coming in. Well, then he got a phone call and he was mad because he was going to take his daughter bow hunting. And all of a sudden the phone rang, and sure enough, the boss found somebody to fill in. So the joke is, there was a guy teasing him about not being able to go bow hunting. Oh my goodness. Oh, to be that young again. Anyway, he was teasing the guy that was supposed to go bow hunting with his daughter that, haha, you can't go because you can't get relief. But the joke is that the girl who was supposed to relieve him was out bow hunting with the guy that was teasing him. But then the new joke was she probably went to the homecoming, for the Lakers homecoming. Oh my goodness. Maybe this girl's going to rob the place. She's got a purple tank top. Oh my goodness. They're going to trick or treat? Oh. Ah! Who knows? Oh, wait, I got to turn it this way and turn off the, hang on. Settings. Virtual background. None. Okay. Now let's see how this works. Okay, I don't have Zoom on the laptop. It's 50 degrees out here. These got to be Michigan girls, Jordan. I think it's springtime. They're having a ball. Let me ask them something. Get ready, guys. Let me get some cards. Then I'll ask them if they'd like to be live. They already are, but oh, I'm not seeing any. The cards are in the other truck. Oh, they took their masks off. See, there's a whole lot more interesting things going on than me. I can't see the chat right now. No opening. You know, when they used to have toilets on display at Home Depot, I used to embarrass my first wife. I'd go and sit down on one. No, I didn't drop my drawers. Hey, James, welcome aboard. Got some scenery for you. We're joking about these Michigan girls. It's like 50 out right now. Earlier, they had matching, they got their bikini tops. One's got pink and the other one's got green, and another one a blue, and then they put on ski masks that were matching with the just the eyes and the mouth that show. It's kind of cute. Anyway, yeah, we're live. I was wondering if the girls wanted to say hi to the internet.
Nah, they're good.
Okay, they're very,
How many views
very
you
cute. Right now there's 14.
That's crazy.
They never, but potentially there's 1,030.
Yeah.
So,
What's good, live? What's good? Have a good day, man.
All right, you can see it on Captain Jack Scrapper. I'm out of cards right now. So. Guess I got caught. No, they were okay with it. I can't get them to come hop in the truck, James. I don't know. I guess I'm slipping. Thinking of Susan. Oh. Bernay, I don't know. It was a guy that he's with those girls they're all taking selfies of each other. There's 4 girls and a couple guys. They're pulled up to the pump. I don't know if they needed gas or not, but they were definitely dressed. So, undressed, kind of. They all had gray sweatpants, but then, bare, except for bikini tops. And the bikini tops, each one had a different color that matched their ski masks. The kind that pull over and all you got is your eyeballs and your mouth showing. That kind of ski mask. Yeah. Ski hat. What do you call it? A knit pullover ski hat, ski mask, whatever. Just say hot. They are hot. Phone is quiet. Well, you don't have anything to say about the cute girls? irritate the skin. All right, Carl. Thanks for saying hello. Good to see you. I halfway expect Patsy or Christina to show up. Oh, where's my phone? Oh, where'd I put it? I got my notebook, but where's my phone? Hang on. Oh, I hate that when I can't find my phone. Did it fall in the thing here? No, I got that stuff I gotta send to Tina, but oh, here it is. I was sitting on it. Yeah, I've been sitting on it since Thursday, waiting for smart shifts to come up. And there isn't any. No work found. It did show the map of Myrtle Beach, but yeah, I'm wondering if, they told Patsy, she managed to get a hold of a live person at ShiftSmart, and they said, oh no, they just haven't been posted yet for Grand Rapids, or they just haven't been posted. So after a couple hours, I said, maybe they posted them, but they are not posting Grand Rapids because Grand Rapids no longer works, or ShiftSmart no longer works for DPM in Grand Rapids because of all the scammers and, unfortunate thieves that have somehow figured out how to get paid from ShiftSmart, and they don't do a damn thing. Anyways, Georgianne, yeah, I talked to Tina. What day was it? I don't know. I think maybe Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. She's hanging in there. She's still having a little bit of trouble with the fluids not going exactly where they're supposed to, and that type of thing. Renee is a cougar in training. She don't have to be trained. She's already got it down pat. See, Renee, I answered Diane for you. Got tired of body training. All right. Yeah, I know. Let me answer Christina on that. All right. No reply. No reply from ShiftSmart. Okay. Well, I didn't miss any of the chat. Fairy dust. Yeah, more than 10 for me, Brene. More like closer to 12. And yes, well, you already know I flirt. Doesn't do me any good, but I flirt. I'm still laughing at what Diane said. Hydrating. Now we're back to what we were talking about at noon, Diane. Maria and oh gosh, Nancy Drew and I don't know, a bunch of us. They're talking about guys peeing all over in the bathroom, not aiming properly, not cleaning up after themselves. Okay, for Halloween, I am going to stick it around the cottage until 7:30 with candy in a bowl. I haven't done any decorating for Halloween, but I will leave the porch light on. Maybe I know I got a purple light somewhere. I can turn that on. Keep some away. Yellow paint. Anyways, but I do have a bowl of candy, and I probably should buy some more candy Monday just in case, or Tuesday morning just in case I. Now, last year I had about 30 Halloween kids coming by, but it was beautiful weather last Halloween. And I sat outside on the tailgate of my truck and passed out candy, and I had my captain's hat on. You know, I was right by the road, so they didn't have to go very far. They didn't have to come up on my porch. And that was fun. 16 years from Michelle. We got to fix you up, Michelle. Afternoon, lady flu shot is kicking your butt. Yeah, Holly got those. She got 3 shots. She got COVID, not powerful. I don't know. That was bad. She got the flu shot and some kind of booster shot that she has to have for the emphysema, and another shot. It wasn't shingles, I don't think. I don't know. Anyway, she's pretty sore and tired. Hiding in the bushes with a BB gun. Oh, for the trick or treaters. This year I probably won't be sitting on the tailgate because it's going to be cold. In fact, it could be snowing. But just in case I get some trick or treaters slipping and sliding on their way up to the door, I will have candy ready. And I'm buying candy that I like, just in case. I hear you, Georgia, and you obviously did the same thing. You got the trick or treaters, the candy that you like. That's good advice. I've tried to do that every year. I don't go for those cheap ass big bags at Dollar General for. Well, I don't even know if Dollar General sells the cheap shit anymore, but you know, you can go to Family Dollar and get a big bag of suckers for $2. You know, you could get Dum Dums for $3. They're a great big bag. I mean, lasts you all night. But I don't like Dum Dum suckers, and I don't like those other cheap ass suckers. The ones that got real clear wrap around them so you can see the color of the sucker. And if you're not careful, that wrapper comes right off. They fall in the dirt. Oh, Linda, I didn't know it was that long. Doing the single 26 years of pure hell. Well, now, I won't say it was totally pure hell, but towards the end, it was not nice. You know, there was some rotten things going on. That reminds me of a joke, Diane. I better save it for Tuesday if I can remember to. Remind me to tell a joke on Tuesday night about shingles. And that should prompt me to remember it. If you can remember it, Diane. Maybe I should write it down. Because neither one of us will remember. If I write it down, there's a chance. Yeah, it's about 2 brothers. I won't give out their names. Shingles are singles. Shingles. I had mine, geez, 5 years ago when I was 65. Didn't bother me. My friend Kathy, she had shingles. It's been about 12, maybe 13 years since she had shingles. And she called me to tell me about it. And, I hadn't seen her in a while. Yeah, can't come around me, da 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 da. I said, well, I was at your house last week. Oh, that's right. Oh my God. I said, that's all right. I'm fine. Except I have this terrible rash on my leg. Oh, she freaked out. That wasn't funny because I did see her basically from her porch door. I had to bring her, I don't know, I think chicken soup or something crazy. And she was looking pretty bad. She had a rash everywhere. I'm not going to show you where else I have a rash. That's a shucks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have to have another one. Maybe. I know I should be due for a tetanus shot. I don't know. I'm supposed to see the doctor before yeah, I don't know, Georgianne, about whether it's contagious or not. But I am supposed to get a tetanus shot. I am going to see the doctor. I don't know. I haven't made an appointment yet, but I need to see the doctor before I leave, just because the insurance people are saying you need to have your annual checkup, blah blah blah. Okay. I've been too busy working. I don't think I'm due for another colonoscopy till next year. Holly is due for one right now. She's like, oh, I'm going to schedule in December. I'm like, no, you're not scheduling it in December. Now, this morning I was saying about how I was going to leave on the 2nd. She tells me I can't. I got to wait till the 3rd to leave because she wants to go shopping because it's Social Security Day for her, too. I'm like, who gives a rat's? If somebody else take you shopping, you're going to have to anyway. But who knows? Maybe it kind of pisses me off. Maybe I'll still go to the concert in Elk Rapids and then come back here, take her freaking shopping, and then I'll leave for South Carolina or northern central. I don't know. Somebody I know lives in South Central Indiana. Can't remember. My memory just fails me all the time, Diane. Make sure you do the annual drop. Really? Yeah, okay, William. That would be horrible. The rash follows the nerve path out from the spine. Yikes. Yeah, I had chicken pox, but they still said I had to get the shot. Oh, okay. Well, don't they say if you didn't have chicken pox, you were more susceptible, and that if you got chicken pox or what maybe they call it shingles when you're older, that was a whole lot worse. I don't know. Can't keep up with all these dadgum medical things. I should. I'm learning more and more about what Tina's been going through. It's different than what I had. Me, they just threw in this battery thing and I'm good to go. They can turn me off when they feel like it. Maybe that's what you mean, William. Make sure I see the doctor. Like, make sure my battery's still good. But I already saw the cardiologist and had that all checked out. That's been about a month ago. But yeah, my pacemaker's doing just fine. They turned the I don't know if it'd be wattage or amperage down a little bit because my numbers were doing fantastic. Grand Marais, welcome aboard. The all my numbers were good. You know, because they can do that remotely. Even they can be in Myrtle Beach, and if I call up the cardiologist, they can pull me up on the internet, look at what's going on. Yeah, I have my own IP address. I'm not sharing it with you. We did more than shut Jack down. We shut him down. What's 5 COVID shots? Do it or no more. That's crazy. That is insane, William. 5 COVID shots. Well, you're going to outlive all of us now. I'm jealous. 5 COVID shots. You know what, William? Maybe I need to get one of these. Them there pacemakers make you feel like you're 19 years old. No one should ever tell you what shot you have to take. I'll have a bubble shot of Durban, please. Never get the shot again. Now, I have not gone for COVID. I'm not worried about it. You know, YouTuber in Central Indiana. Well, good. I may have to go. Oh, I think I know who you might be talking about. Guess who? Ahoy. Diane says she's taken over 0.0000 COVID shots. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's none.
I know.
Am I live now?
You are live. Hang on. Brene says she could use 4 more arms and hands, though. But she didn't get any COVID shots. You know, fairy dust, she looked like one of them, Hindu goddesses or something?
Excuse me.
They put a little jewel in the middle of your forehead.
Everybody. This is Holly by Golly with your weekly laugh report. Oh, excuse me. That felt good. Okay, let's get rolling here. What do you call a cash cow? Moolah.
Moolah. Invaders from the planet Moolah.
Anyway, a guy goes out at night and he has everything bad that can happen that you could have happen to you. He had, 84 times. He was in the paper for it. He was shot at 4 times, stabbed 21 times, mugged 18 times, hit with a lead pipe, a broken nose, broken ribs, just everything. He lived in New Jersey. He said he was going to move to New York, but he was afraid he would get hurt.
Okay. I know what William would say. Move to New York, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Alrighty then.
William says that's from the movie Jason.
Yeah, right.
Is it?
I I don't know.
Okay.
I never seen. I don't recall.
I never saw Jason either. I just know it's a movie.
Okay. Well, there was this old man rocking in a rocking chair, right? Actually, it was my grandpa. And I come up on his porch, and I always jumped right in his lap, you know. And
You never did that to me.
I had something in his hand. And then he asked me, "What do you have there, girlie?" And I said, "Well, I have a piece of aged cheese." Then my grandpa said, "You know, when I was your age, that was only called cheddar." Aged cheddar.
Oh, well, I
Get
don't
it?
know. No, I don't get it.
When my grandpa was my age, he said
Oh.
it was only called cheddar.
I got it. I got it now.
Okay. When I was little, I asked my dad why we were born. Excuse me. That felt bad. If we were just going to die. He just said, taxes.
Oh, okay. Traveling Nate Dog, welcome aboard.
Hi, it's Holly by Golly. Hello, everybody. Oh, excuse me. That felt really good.
Well, you had
I was in a physics class, and I asked the teacher, "What is physics?" And he says, "Well, it's a change in mass. Like you see, like you melt this metal trash can, it would become a small paperwork." So, okay, later that night, I borrowed my dad's car, and I smashed it up bad into a tree. Luckily, I didn't get hurt. So I called him up, and he came, and he looked at it, and he asked me, "What is that?" And I says, "A paperweight, Dad. A big one." He said, "Excuse me?" I said, "Yeah, it's physics, Dad."
Change the mass. Okay. That is good.
Here's a bit of news for you. You know, September is our 9th month. In Latin, it's called Deceptum. And on the Roman calendar, it's only the 7th month. Just a FYI.
I'm lost on that one too.
That's just an informational one. It's a little funny, you know, Deceptum.
Yeah,
and then
okay.
The 7th month.
I laughed at that part. Yeah, okay.
Okay. My uncle, he wanted to try deep sea diving. So he buys all the equipment, right? Then he gets on a diving boat and he jumps in. And here was this, he was at 20 feet down, and he looks over and this guy is near him and he has no equipment. So he dives down to 40 feet and he looks at the guy and he's right there at 40 feet also. So he pulls out his waterboard pad and writes, "How are you coming down here with no equipment?" The guy grabs a pad from him and writes, "You jackass, I'm drowning."
That's not really that funny, but okay.
My Uncle Freddie and my aunt, or my Uncle Freddie died, and my aunt went to a seance, and the medium, you know, tried to reach my Uncle Fred, and my aunt asked, she got a hold of him, and he came down, and my aunt asked my Uncle Fred, "Are you happy up there?" He says, "Yes, I am." She asked him, what are you doing?" He said, "Well, I eat breakfast, I make love. I eat lunch, I make love. I eat dinner, I make love." She said, "How do you manage to do all that?" He said, "It's simple. I'm a bull."
Oh, okay. Jordan wants a burger with cheese, please.
A couple goes to the psychiatrist. The psychiatrist asks, "How may I help you?" The woman says, "My husband thinks he's a dog." The psychic tells him to lie down on the couch, and then the woman yells out, "No, he's not allowed on the furniture."
Okay.
Did you hear about the son of the inventor of the toothpaste tube? He died. Yeah, he was 67 years old and took a walk in the woods, and he was squeezed to death by the bear. He was squeezed too much in the middle.
Sue wants a bacon cheeseburger. Hold the bun. William wants 3 hot dogs with chili, sauerkraut, and onion, please. And Nancy Drews just wants 2 hot dogs. Just so you know. Okay, the volume's going to change because I'm going to set you down. I got to write an idea for Tuesday down before I forget.
NASA was sending up a space shuttle, the shuttle rocket, to the space center, and after about 6 seconds out, they were almost 200,000 miles away from Earth, above the Earth. And the president watched this, and he had a number he could dial and speak to them. So he dials, and he accidentally dialed the wrong number and got the Dr. Ruth's live radio show. And asked if she'll answer her. And the president started to ask if the electronic arm worked, and Dr. Ruth answered, "Sure, I guess, if that's what you're into. Go for it."
Now I can't remember the joke I thought of for Tuesday. Doggone it. Oh,
well, that is my report for this week. I'm expecting my sister to show up any minute now.
Who?
Oh, excuse me. That felt good.
Did you say Robin?
My sister Robin is coming over. I'm going to feed her some of my beef casserole.
Oh, that's cool.
For dinner. Yeah. Anyway, everybody have fun, and I love you all. I hope you enjoyed it. Peace out. I'll talk to those of you Tuesday who are into that. This is Holly Bay Golly. Turn it back over to Captain Jack Scrapper. Love you all. Bye.
Thank you, Holly.
Peace out.
Yeah. Good night. Well, some of those are pretty good. Oh, have gun. Oh, the Candyman. Well, I'm thinking of the song, "The Candyman Can, the Candyman Can." Is that from the horror movie? I'm thinking, I don't like horror movies, but I do like some of Stephen King's novels. I have read some of them. Might be fun. Maybe The Shining. I think that one. I think wasn't Nicholson in that one. That one seemed like be kind of a, what was it, Red Rum. Well, I just saw bits and pieces of it. It might not even, I never saw the whole movie. Exorcist. That's a scary one. I've seen that movie. Never seen Jason, never seen some of those, Chainsaw Massacre, never seen those. Heard of them. The Stand, Diane, that's what I was actually thinking of. That's like a 4-hour movie. But I will say this, the movie stuck pretty doggone close to the book. And that was a plus for me. because typically that does not happen. Pet Cemetery, yeah. Yeah, I would have to say in that one, the book was better than the movie. I did see that. You don't like clowns, yeah. Same with Cujo, Lucky, Stephen King's Storm of the Century. I did watch that one. That was one of the best movies I ever saw. Yeah, and it had definitely had horror in it. But yeah, Storm of the Century. I did see that one. Suspense, mystery, and thrillers. Okay. I don't know. Ask Nancy Drew about the mystery ones. Thank you, Diane. We're in agreement. Where did Troy go? He said he knew somebody in South Central Indiana. So maybe, wonder. I'm going to guess. I bet he knows. What's her name? Freedom Dove, the YouTuber. Yes, she's a YouTuber. She's been a featured channel here before. Michigan Carol. Yes, absolutely right. Strangers, where have you been? Hiding out from scary movies? Glad you're aboard, Michigan Carol. Neighbor. I am in Allendale, Michigan right now, which seems to be every Saturday now. I've been in Allendale broadcasting live from the gas station. I come here at noon and do the noon broadcast, and then I go to work at 1 till 5, and then by the time I get back out here and get everything set up, it's going on 6, and I go live at 6 and on till 7. And tonight, believe it or not, I'm not going home. I was going to go with Kyle and Maria somewhere, but that got changed for me anyways, because I've got to do a bunch of watch training videos. Well, at least I get paid for it. So I'm going to stay here another hour or two. Oh, Dave, that's right. I was thinking of, I don't know where Dove lives. I know it's in Indiana. Is she closer to Elkhart, or I never did find out what city that she was living in Indiana. Now, why can't I plug in this fairy light? Oh, what in the world? That don't seem right. Something wrong. All right, there. And this one goes there. Okay. Now, let's see what we got. There. A little too bright. I'm hitting the minus button and it's not going down. Let's change the tone. Now we'll try the minus. Well, you just can't hold the button. You got to go slowly. All right. Still did. Okay, Diane's in southern Indiana. Yeah, I was going to try to surprise you. Keith in Indiana. Oh, wow. It's Keith and Giggles. Howdy, howdy. Well, great to see you. Or great to know that you're there. Boy, it's going fast now. Avoiding all scariness. I've been away from my computer for many weeks. Well, that's a bummer, Carol. TC Traveler. If the wind's right, I can spit and hit Louisville. I like your way of thinking. Louisville, Kentucky. Okay, let me see here. Dove. Okay, I thought it said Dave. See my. Thank you, Grand Marais. So is she in the same area as Diane? And then, isn't this interesting? We're talking about Indiana, and guess who comes aboard? Keith and Indiana. This is fantastic. Do I know Linton? Linton Inn. The Linton Inn. That sounds like it could be a joke. Still can't scroll down very well. Oh, a fat Russell Crowe. Stand, yes, The Stand is definitely awesome. I would watch that again. I mean, I was glued to the television for that movie. I probably should rent it or buy it. I imagine by now you can buy it rather cheap. And it wouldn't be VHS. Might be on DVD even. Aw. The fur babies. That's hard when you miss your fur babies. They miss you too. The Pact. Huh. I don't know. I'm not familiar with The Pact. But it has something to do with the devil. Yeah, ever since that movie and the book, rather, Stand, I always think of that when I see a fruit stand or fresh vegetable stand, a lemonade stand. It's like, oh my God. Now, wasn't there a character? Okay, there was the guy from New York that kind of started out with him. Then there was a guy from Oklahoma and his dog. And then there was, I think, a character called Indiana. They were all walking west to find that lady in Kansas. And then they all moved on to Boulder, Colorado. My stepdaughter, she called me up. She says, this is when The Stand was on TV. She said, that you're looking, seeing those pictures of Boulder? You see that store there? I was in that store. It was, very accurate. It wasn't done Hollywood style in a studio. They went to those places and filmed. Yeah. Loves and kisses and feel better, Carol. Netflix, Ash Wednesday, I think, but I can't figure it out. Okay. I recommended a movie to you all a couple weeks ago. You should still try to find it. You can Google it, and you should be able to find it for free on YouTube Movies. I did watch part of it on YouTube Movies again. I've seen the movie like 3-4 times now, but it's called UFOs, Bigfoot, or no, wait, is it Bigfoot, UFOs, and Jesus, or is it UFOs, Bigfoot, and Jesus? Just type in and you'll find it on YouTube Movies for free. And that was filmed in Michigan. I'm pretty sure it was, anyway. But it's a cool movie. It is very cool. It'll jerk your heartstrings. It should be a Hallmark. Yeah, UFOs, Bigfoot, and Jesus. God, holy cow! 6:55. Where'd the time go? Sheesh. Nobody's even gotten around to guessing the channel, and I'm not even showing the background picture. Oh, for crying out loud! I'm not even going to bother. We only got 4 minutes yet. There's A. It's on YouTube. Okay. Cool. A new Bigfoot movie out. You know, I think Roy and Becky were talking about that yesterday. No, at noon today, Roy said something about he saw a Bigfoot. Him and I don't know if it was Jacob. Jacob. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Pieces of the Chosen. Wow. 10 times, Dan? You got it memorized then. You know all the characters and what they're going to say next. YouTube free movies The Cobbler with Adam Sandler, Steve Buscemi, and Dustin Hoffman. Cobbler. Okay. The Crown. What's The Crown, Carol? Is that about Jesus? Well, he can't guess with no clues. Well, remember the clues we had the other day, this morning. You know what? Kyle and Maria, they must have went to that event that Kyle invited me to. Now I can't remember what it was. Oh, Jesus is Nazareth, also free, yeah. And they should be. Yeah. I was that way about Star Trek movies. I've seen all of them probably as many times as you've seen your favorite. My favorite Star Trek movie, Wrath of Khan. Now my phone is acting up. I can't seem to get out of. I just want to go to messages. How could I have a new voicemail? My mailbox is full. This is stupid. Now they want me to sign up for Camp Lejeune. Not doing it. Okay, Christina says she's going to do Pepsi all week. Yeah, we haven't gotten any things. Let me find Kyle. Okay. It's a Holland Elks Lodge. And the band is Random Play. Whatever they have. I bet it's going to be a Halloween type thing. Playing from 8 to 11. Costume contest, yeah. And there's going to be 2 more gigs at the Park Theater on Thanksgiving and an annual return at the Elks December 1st. Yeah, I might be able to make that one. Early Christmas fun. Okay. More info to follow later. They want to see me. All right. Yeah, I had to bow out of tonight's event because I was going to be kind of catching some sleep early because tomorrow I'm going to be busy all day. Hopefully, unless I get interrupted. Maria took her kids roller skating. I just got done watching Xfinity race. Cool. So you're not going down to the Elks? I'm not either because I'm going to be here doing, I get paid for it, training. on how to sell things at the store. I'm a cleaner. I'm not selling a damn thing. But yeah, Nudge. The Rathacon was my all-time favorite. Although, which was the one where Bones? Yeah, it was after. It was called The Search for Spock. That one was dang good too, where Bones had Spock's chakra, however you say it. And he says to the alien in that bar, because the alien says, forbidden zone, uh, ship, money. Anyways, it was something about permits, money more. And Bones says, how do you get a permit to do a damned illegal thing? Never forget that. Random play. Uncle Vale, really? Oh man, enjoy it, Kyle. That sounds fun. Hopefully I get to see him sometime. Not just a Trekkie, not just a Trekkie. Me too. Not quite. I'm not one to. I'm not going to join the Society for Creative Anachronistics. Did I say that right? The SSCA, Society for the Roy and Becky even belong to this society, but they're into the Civil War stuff. Steampunk Steve belongs to the society. It's for reenactments. My two stepdaughters, they belong to the one, they go to Pennsylvania for 2 weeks every summer for war. And it's all medieval type things. Boobs on a shelf and knights in armor and all that. But they do have it. I think it's based out of Las Vegas. Or at least maybe that's, I don't know. Society for Creative Anachronisms. I don't know. Anyways, there's a specialty one. They do Star Trek. And then there's another one that does Star Wars. Battlestar Galactica. I enjoyed Battlestar Galactica with Lauren Green. I couldn't help it. Every time Battlestar Galactica would come on, I'd start. Always a full house. Wow. Random. What is it called? Random what? I haven't seen Linda. She was on at noon today. So I haven't seen her this evening. William's laughing at me. But yeah, Battlestar Galactica every Saturday night. Silence. By your command. And there's a street up here. Let's see, it's just over, it's in Montcalm County. Forget where it starts, but near Howard City, and it runs at an angle. It goes across Tamarack Stream, and it eventually runs into Cutler Street. I think that's where it ends. Well, I lived on Cutler Street, and I would take that particular road to get to my house every day. It was kind of a shortcut road to the expressway, so I could come to Grand Rapids or on the way home as well. Off of M82, that's where it started. And then it picked up again a little bit south of Howard City as well. Yeah, I didn't like the remake. I like the original Battlestar Galactica. But anyways, let me see if you can guess the name of the road. Something road. But my second wife and I called that road, and I was responsible for naming the road. But we called it Battlestar Galactica Robot Dog Road. So now tell me what the name of the road was. I bet William gets it right away. And then he's going to say, well, what did I win? Nothing. We're just having trivia. Movie trivia. And I bet Kyle's already taken off. All right. What'd you say Marie was doing? Knitting something? I can't remember what you said. I don't know what that was for. It wasn't for shifts, Marie. I don't think. Let me double check. It's on the tip of your tongue. Stick your tongue out and I'll read it. Or if you get a mirror, you can read it. You read your own tongue, but remember, it'll be backwards. You kind of got to, if you stand in front of a mirror and have a mirror behind you and then stick out your tongue, it will show up behind you in the proper order. Her kid's bowling. Thank you, Diane. See, I can't remember. I can remember southern central Indiana, but I can't remember Maria's taking the kids bowling. TikTok. TikTok. Dun, 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 dun. Star Wars, we are united. I don't know what that means. Nope, it wasn't muffins. What show was Muffin? Oh, I'll think of it. It's right at the tip of my tongue. Muffin. I think it was wasn't that a TV show? There was a girl who was a robot. And didn't they have a dog named Muffin? I can't remember the name of that show, though. It wasn't long-lived. Dawn of the Dead. All right, I guess I better try to scroll up here a minute. And that it's not working very well. Random Play is the name of the band. Okay. That's what I was trying to remember. And he was watching the Xfinity race. Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys have other things to do rather than just midnight mass. Rather than just watch me. The road less traveled. Road to nowhere, end of the road, open road, burning up the roads, country roads. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West, by God, Virginia, Mountain Mama. You have to say West, by God, Virginia. Gosh, I think I know what you're thinking of, Bernay. Wasn't there a bar involved? Roadhouse. Well, Daggett, William. Yeah, John Denver's definitely gone too soon. Yeah, Daggett was the robot dog on Battlestar Galactica. And I think he had an affection for Adam. Wait, no, Adam was Lorne Green was Adam. Who played? He was a hot shot. He had a cool name, naturally. You know, it wasn't Luke Skywalker, but it was that kind of cool name. Yeah, he was the good-looking blonde. Yeah, Sam Elliott was in Roadhouse. That is an excellent movie. Dalton. You know, my last girlfriend, 11 years ago, her name was Dalton. She passed away. There's a costume party at the Emblem. Dang it, I'm missing everything. Starbuck, thank you, Susan. Yeah, my head was about to explode on Starbuck. I couldn't remember it. Dang it. Battlestar Galactica Robot Dog Road. That's what we called it. But actually, its name is Daggett Road. Don't know if there was a Daggett family. Chances are there was. Yeah, Starbuck Notch. And then there was a couple other characters that were also hot shots in those X-Wing fighters. You know, there's a lot of things they borrowed from Star Wars. Patrick Swayze, Sam Elliott, Roadhouse. Yeah, best cheesiest movie. You're exactly right. Patrick Swayze's apartment up in the barn was used as a Bionic Woman's apartment in the Bionic Woman. I believe it. You know, there was a thing on not too long ago. I think it was on YouTube. Different sets over the years. You know, where whether it was a sitcom or a movie, or not a movie, but different places in Hollywood that were used over and over again for different TV shows. Like I Dream of Jeannie, that house was also used in another, I think it might have been, what was that? Bewitched. I think that house and Dream of Jeannie was the same house. I could be wrong. Muffet was the Daggett that was Apollo's pet. Okay. Muffet was the name of the dog. Daggett is the robot dog. Thank you. That's you must be Googling, Susan. Cruise with Booze, Roscoe and Enos busy with Grand Valley Homecoming. Okay. We had some girls here earlier, Ringo. I think they were going to a costume party. They were hot. They had ski masks that matched their bikini tops. What was the name of the Jetsons dog? Astro. You Google the last part. Elroy was George Jetson's son. And then there was Jane, and then there was Rosie, was the maid, the robot. And Sprocket, can't remember his full name. Sprocket was George Jetson's boss. I liked him in Ghost. The other one I can't think of. I don't know that one. The daughter was Judy. Thank you, Diane. That one was slipping me. Damn, what was her name? I just kept it to myself. Yeah, definitely Astro. Yeah. I always thought of Astro when I had the Astro van. Some of those Astro vans were great, and then some of them were dogs. I just realized what I said. Broccoli, yeah, and it was Sprocket Industries. Just think of George yelling, it's true. Yeah, with the treadmill. Rosie was hot. All right, what is going on here? 6 p.m. Saturday is going to be 48 degrees. Oh, it is. Let's find out. Let's find out what my thermometer says. And that was an hour ago. What kind of forecasting are we doing here? You're telling me what the weather was an hour ago. This is Michigan. It could change any second. Spacely Sprocket. 53 according to my thermometer. Yeah. All right. X out of that. Do this. Go check messages. Nothing on messages. Still nothing on Shift Smart. I guess we're all fired. Oh, the radio came on. There. Oh, okay. What's that one? Yeah, no public restroom cleaning for our featured channel. He couldn't stand it. All right. Cosmo. Boy. Cosmo G. Spacely. Ah. Who did Fred Flintstone's work? Bedrock Construction? I'm trying to think. There's a Flintstones mobile that was made for the fall. The thing in Sparta that they do with there goes somebody in costume. You take the round bales of hay and they distribute them throughout the city of Sparta, and different businesses, they decorate these bales of hay to reflect something that has to do with their business. Like, there's one that looks like a hamburger, and then there's another one that looks like a cup of coffee, and then there's another one that looks like the Fred Flintstone's car. He worked for his boss, Mr. Slate. He worked for his boss. Good one, Diane. That's good. Yeah, I work for my boss too, although I have like 5 of them so far. And I don't have one main boss like I used to. Fremont has hay art too, Carol? Cool. I'll do a video. I'll take a day, damn it, when it's warm, or not warm. It doesn't have to be warm, but it needs to be sunny. My camera doesn't work well when it's dark. But I'll do Sparta and then I'll do Fremont. And then you and I can go out and have dinner. Red worked for his boss. And yes, Nancy. 80 and 66 nods. I am jealous. Ah, perfect weather for me. Perfect. I could go without my shirt, without my pants, without my shoes, wear my what are they called? Sandals. Close tie, no applause, just throw. Yeah. Yeah, they are cool. People do a great job of decorating that stuff. Yeah, I got to put that on my list. Try to get up to Fremont. I haven't been there in forever. Last time I was there was for a fish fry at the Moose Lodge. Holly's brother is, I don't think he's a Grand Moose, whatever they call the officers there. I think he's like the secretary or something. All right. Oh my goodness. It's 20 minutes after. I better get and punch in and do the training shit for at least an hour. And we will see you Tuesday night, 8 p.m. I'll try to put up a thumbnail in the meanwhile. So thank you for being aboard, everyone. This has been fun. I wish we could just continue tonight, but that's what it is, what it is. I hate that expression. So everybody pet your Daggett. Do they have robot cats? Wonder why. They're down now? Okay, well, Spartans is still up. At least they were. I hope they're still up. I'll have to look when I drive through town tonight on my way home. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, fun facts night. See. All right. Good night, Troy. Good night, William. Everyone. Good night, everyone. Fair winds and smiles. And yes, I'm going to pay the extra and get that plate for this truck here. La F. Thanks to Jill's suggestion. La F. La F. May God bless. Good night, everybody. Yeah, watch a free YouTube movie. Good idea. I may do that.